Hey guys, what's going on? JPB Duel here, and in today's video, I'll be showing you guys how to play through Nibiru and Drytron negates as prank kids. So without further ado, let's get started. Now my opponent is going first. He's going to try to tribute summon out his first monster. I'm going to Ash Blossom it. Now the effect's going to resolve. It's going to negate the summon, and since he didn't have any other play after this, he's going to end his turn and pass it over to me. Now, it's going to be my turn. I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to go into my one card Prank Kids combo. Summon Fancies, link it off into Meow Moo. Using the effect of Fancies, I'm going to throw away a Pandemonium, special summon out a Dropsies, link those two off into Doodle Doo. Use the effect of Dropsies in the graveyard as Chain Link 1, Doodle Doo as Chain Link 2. And over here guys, I'm going to search for a Prank Kids place off of the Doodle Doo search. Now there is a reason why I do this. Now since the opponent only had two cards that he used, I'm gonna assume that he has hand traps in his hand. And since he didn't use Ash Blossom or Maxi on me, I'm gonna assume he probably has a Nibiru or an Infinite Impermanence in his hand. And if he has a Nibiru, my play is pretty much going to be over as soon as he Nibirus me. So to counter that, I used the effect of Doodle Doo to search for a Prank Kids place. I'll show you down in the video why I did that. So as soon as my Dropsies effect goes off and I summon out my Lamsies, it's going to instantly Nibiru me because this is my fifth summon. So the opponent Nibirus me, wipes up my whole board, but it didn't matter to us. So I used the effect of Monster Reborn. This is what you call another combo extender or a Nibiru play counter that you have in your deck. So I used Monster Reborn, take out my Doodle Doo from my graveyard, summon it to my field, and then use the effect of Prank Kids place, and then search for a Roxy's. Another important point here guys, since you have used the effect of Prank Kids Dropsies and Prank Kids Fancies, you want to search for a card that you haven't used the effect of. So since I have Lamsies in my graveyard, I'm going to search for a Roxy's because I'm going to take out the Lamsies by the effect of Doodle Doo. So I tribute my Doodle Doo, take out a Pandemonium and Lamsies from my graveyard, and then use the effect of Pandemonium. I'm going to summon a Prank Kids Rocket Ride. I'm going to use the two Prank Kids card in my hand, summon Rocket Ride, and then use the effect of the two Prank Kids cards that are in my graveyard that I use for Rocket Ride. Activate their effect, chain link off two Prank Kids place. It's going to resolve. I'm going to get two Prank Kids card on my field. And there you have it. And then use those two cards to link off into Baba Bark. Now, this isn't by any means a crisp combo. Crisp meaning that you can get a Battle Butler on your opponent's turn and then wipe their monsters out, but it is something on the field so that your opponent can't OTK through your board, and you can use these cards on your next turn to potentially OTK your opponent. So I activate the effect of Rocket Ride, take out a Doodle Doo and a Prank Kids card, use the effect of Raigeki, take out as Nibiru, activate Prank Kids Prank, go into battle phase, hit him in the face for 2k, end my turn, use the effect of Prank Kids Pranks, take out 3 different cards from my graveyard, add it to my deck, draw a card, and then it goes into opponent's turn. Now my opponent, before any of that, I'm going to use the effect of Bawa Bark. Now I'm not going to tribute the Bawa Bark because I want to have as many bodies on the field as possible so that my opponent can't OTK through the whole thing. And I can use them on my next turn to summon out monsters. So I used the effect of Bawa Bark and banish a Meow Meow Moo from my graveyard to activate its effect, take out a Pandemonium and Lamsies from my graveyard. And it's going to be my opponent's turn. So my opponent is going to start doing his Drytron stuff. So all you have to worry about right now, since you don't have any hand traps, is how much negates the opponent can put on the board. So as you can see, it's going to go into his Move Beta Fafnir off of this, then start doing his other combos and go into Herald of Ultimateness, which is the ultimate gameplay stopper. If you guys don't know, it just negates anything and everything that you put up. So he gets an Ava. So right now I know he has one fairy monster in his hand, as I just saw him take out an Ava from his deck and add it to his hand. So that's one negate that I have to worry about. Goes into this, he summons out the Herald of Ultimateness, then does all other kinds of synchro summons, and then links into a link 4 power code, link 4, and then takes out the Nibiru token that he gave me, and then ends his turn. So now it's my turn. So now it's all about baiting out his Herald of Ultimateness's charges. So I know for a fact that he has one negate in his hand, which is Ava, and when he throws away Ava, he's going to get 2 more negates, so that's 3 negates in total that I have to play through. So how do I do that? So I activate Prank Kids Plays. He's going to negate that because he wants to get his Ava in the graveyard as soon as possible. So he does that, negates it, destroys the card, activates the effect of Ava, gets 2 more negates from his deck into his hand. So now I go into Instant Fusion. This is another bait that I threw out. It can act as a bait or an actual play, depending on whether he negates it or not. He didn't negate. He chose not to negate this, so I go into my Prank Kids Rocket Ride. Then I go off into, I believe, Access Code Talker. Yep. Now he has to negate this card, so he negates it, throws away 1. I go into Pandemonium. He's gonna negate that too. So now he's all out of negates. I threw all my baits out. Now I can go into my actual play after this chain resolves. So my Pandemonium is going to get destroyed, and my Access Code Talker is going to get destroyed too. So now I use the effect of Rocket Ride, take out Bowerbard and Doodle Doo. Then I go into my normal 1-card combo for Prank Kids. I summon my Miyamu off of the Roxy's, use the effect of Roxy's, banish my Maxi, special summon out Dropsies, use those 2 to go into Power Doodle Doo, use the effect of Dropsies, get another card from my deck to the field. Now the Doodle Doo search doesn't matter because we are going to go into Nightmare Unicorn anyways, so you can get any card you want from your deck. Now and then go off into Nightmare Unicorn. As soon as my Nightmare Unicorn hits the field, the opponent, he is gonna insta-surrender because he knows I can go into my combo and kill him. So guys, that's the video. That's how you do it. That's how Monster Reborn works as a playthrough from Nibiru. And as you can see, I made it happen. Hope you guys liked the video. Enjoy, share, like, comment, subscribe, and I'm gonna see you in the next video. Peace out.